Hello, how are you doing? Sunday morning. I'm just walking down a place called the Water of Leith, which is very peaceful. It's quite warm. Just picked up my favourite weekend newspaper. This is the Financial Times, and I only really read the magazine that comes with it, which is called How to Spend It. And I just love that magazine. It's always filled with the most interesting things, articles, and then also one of my very favourite people, Nigella Lawson. She's got a new column starting today. I think she's going to be doing it every weekend in the life and arts section, and I just love the way that Nigella writes. It's really poetic, beautiful writing, so I always love to read good writing. I guess you wouldn't want it any other way. Nathan is behind me with Peggy, very slow, so I'm just walking ahead. I've had a coffee and now I'm going to go home and do some work. Sunday seems to be a productive day for me for working. Kind of gives me the bit of an edge then. On Monday I don't have to work so hard. Clever. Well, hello. Back home. Had a good walk there with Nathan. Lovely to have a coffee first thing on a Sunday morning. A bit of a walk. It was sunny, now it's grey and a little bit raining. So I've got my little walk out of the way. Tonight I'm going to a new class, something I've never done before. It's kind of like a ballet class, but with weights. So it's classical ballet, and you have weights whilst you're doing the whole workout for an hour. Apparently it's a really good exercise, so I'm looking forward to doing that because I've been doing Pilates for about a year, and I'm obviously going to the gym every day. So this is just something new to try, and I've always been very interested in ballet because it's just so, they move so beautifully and they have gorgeous posture and everything. So that's what I'm doing later on. I'm going to that with my friend. So it'll be good to do that, and then we'll probably have a drink afterwards. So all in all, a pretty nice Sunday. And I thought that I would share with you something that I bought in London. So if you watched my London vlog on the last video, you may have seen that I was in my friend Fiona's store in Belgravia, which is called Fiona Finds, and she's had the store for about 4 years, and before that she had an online store, and it was in the basement of her house, and we met through Instagram. The first time that we met, I went to her house and she invited me to look around the showroom, which was in the basement of her house, and I shared some stuff on this YouTube channel, and she kind of really grew, not because of me. She posted a lot on social media and really worked hard, and the business is just such a beautiful one because it's got such lovely, unique things. And now she's got that shop, and she's just doing really, really well. So it's great to pop in and see her and see all of the gorgeous stuff, because everything is just so unique. And I don't know about you, but I just love finding things for the house that are just totally something you don't see anywhere else. So I picked up something lovely from the shop. I always make a habit of, when I go there, I will get something. Like to support, and also it's pretty difficult to resist. So let me show you what I got. Oh, this is a receipt from Harrods. Let me tell you about this as well. So I went into Harrods to buy a bobble remover. So I hate bobbly knitwear, and it's amazing how a bobble remover, a lint remover, will just transform your knitwear. So I went into Harrods to buy one because the one that I really like is quite a good one. I used to have one that was battery powered and it didn't really do anything, whereas this one, it is charged by a USB. And so I went in there to get that, and then I needed to get my niece Ava a card because last week she was actually doing her first show. She's playing Cinderella at the theatre, which is a huge thing for her, and I couldn't go because I was working, so I got her a card. And this is the danger of going into Harrods. Listen to this. So I picked up this card. It was probably as big as this book, quite small, a little pink card, and it said on the front, "They should make them all like you," and there's a star on the front. So I went to the till and I paid for my bobble remover and this card, and you'll never believe how much the card was. £18. £18. What? I was shocked and too embarrassed to put it back, so I just paid for it. So yeah, Ava, if you're watching this video, you're going to get a very expensive card with it first. Forgot about that. The receipt just reminded me. Anyway, I digress. So, this is my little purchase from Fiona Fines. First of all, let me show you the packaging because it is gorgeous. She does these gorgeous white boxes and then the Fiona Fines green ribbon. So let's undo. Look at the packaging, beautiful. So I first saw this thing a few months ago. She posted it on her Instagram. If you don't follow Fiona on Instagram, I'll link her in the description box because her Instagram is completely beautiful. She has this gorgeous voice, very soft, and she talks about her products very passionately and explains how she sources them and what she loves about them. So I saw this thing that I'm going to show you a few months ago, and I've never seen anything like it. So I thought, the next time I go to Fiona Fines, I'm going to have to get them. So let me show you. It's here. Okay, we'll do it one at a time. So, this may look like a little normal espresso cup. It's got like this mirrored finish on it, which is pretty nice in itself, but there's a real surprise to this. So, on the saucer it has this writing, can you see? And it's not backwards. It's not backwards on here. Oh, it is now. No, it's not backwards on the camera because the camera mirrors everything, but it is in real life, and when you pop the cup onto it, it reflects in the cup and it tells you the little quote, which I just thought was ingenious. And I thought, I have to get them because I got my new coffee maker a few months ago. I'm big into coffee now, and I just thought those are the most unique little thing that I've ever seen. I'm not sure whether you could see that because the camera is reversing everything, so it's kind of just screwed up my idea, but I will take a video of this and I'll post it now so that you can see. But it looks like that the writing is written onto here, but when you take it off, it disappears. I just think it's the coolest thing. So chic and so unique, and I just think this would make the most beautiful gift. So yeah, I got two of these. So that one says, "Coffee wakes my soul." Very, very, and even if they didn't reflect that, I just love this mirrored look. So that is one of them. And then the other one says, "Espresso yourself." So I just thought those were cute. Really, really cute. So yeah, that's what I got from Fiona Fines. To be honest, it was difficult not to get other things. There were so many gorgeous things in that shop. You could spend literally hours just looking through everything, and Fiona will happily, if you go in, she'll happily show you around, talk you through some stuff, give you advice, tell you about each thing and why it's so special. It's a really special little shop, and we'll have to go back. I said to her, because this was a very quick flying visit, but next time I'm in London I will plan a few hours and I will do a proper video with Fiona so that we can walk through some of her lovely, lovely things, and I'll share them with you. So that is that. And then I also bought something else in London. So I'm going to show you. This. So this is a Gucci horsebit bag, and I've wanted this for the longest time, and so I decided to finally bite the bullet and get it. I've been working very hard recently, and I always put away money in a pot that is called Gifts to Nicholas, and when I have built that pot a little bit and I've got savings in other parts of my bank, I decided to buy something that I've really wanted for the longest time. Now, you know that recently, in the last year or so, I've been getting into bags, boy bags. I walk around a lot, travel a lot. It's always nice to be able to have things at hand, and I used to be so embarrassed about the thought of having a bag, but now I really don't care. It's a beautiful piece of leather. Who says that it's for a woman? It's very elegant and timeless, so yeah, I'm enjoying bags. But what I've been doing is, I will often try to find a bag that is as close to a bag that I really like and buy that one. For example, this bag, I've got a black one from Mango that is the same shape, the same size, but it cost me £25, something like that. And I've been using it for about 6-7 months. Get to see whether it fits things in. I get to see whether it goes with clothes that I wear. I get to see if I actually use it, and then I don't mind about spending more on the bag that is the bougie version. So yeah, I decided to get the bag. I always like to buy my luxury things like this at a special occasion or if I'm somewhere special. So that London trip was really great. We had a wonderful time and I was in such a great mood, and now I have a memory. I like to have a memory when I buy something special. It can't just be, you know, I'm nipping to the store here, walk in on a random day and just buy the bag. Then it doesn't really give me any feeling. I have to have that special moment, that special feeling. So every piece that I look at, I can say, oh, I remember I was in London then with Nathan. We had that fantastic time for the 2 nights and we just had the best time ever, and I bought the bag. So that's what I like to do. So that's my new bag. I'm so excited to use it. I'm going to my friend Elsa's house today. She is a friend that I met at the Glen Eagles townhouse. We do Pilates together sometimes. And she's become a really great friend of mine. She's just moved into a new house, so I'm going to nip to see her. Bought her a little gift. So I'll do that. I was saying, this week, on Friday, I'm going to the Netherlands again. I'm really excited to be going back. I was last there in January for my birthday, so it would be really nice to go back now that it's summertime, and I'm going to take my bag with me for the first time. So tomorrow I'm going over to Glasgow to renew my passport. It runs out in September, and the last time that I was at the airport, one of the policemen said to me, oh, you probably should get this done sooner rather than later. So I've booked a 1-day appointment. I can go to Glasgow tomorrow, and I only have to wait 4 hours and then my new passport will be ready. So that'll be ready for me to take to the Netherlands on Friday. So yeah, I've got a busy week. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got to prepare for my trip, but it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to this week ahead. It's going to be great. And one final thing that I wanted to show you, something very simple but really beautiful, are these amazing peonies. Just look at these. Now, you might know that peony season is totally fleeting. They last for about, 3 weeks. The whole season is about 3 weeks long at the most, and they fade pretty quickly, but I think that is the most beautiful thing about them, is that they're so, so beautiful, but they only come for a few weeks a year, and they don't really last very long. So they're a fleeting beauty that you have to enjoy as much as possible before they fade away for another year. So I got these from a supermarket called Aldi. They're about £4, which is really, really a great price for peonies, and I just think they're worth every penny, even if they're more expensive, because they are so gorgeous. So I'm going to enjoy those for this week before I head off. And yeah, they are just every time I walk in here, I'm like, wow, they are so beautiful. They're like the supermodel of the flower world. So yeah, pretty nice stuff happening. Well, everybody, I'm here at Nathan's beautiful home to share with you some very exciting news. So, after about 3 years of pestering Nathan, he has finally listened to my advice.
I put my hearing aid on this time.
And he is starting his own YouTube channel. Yay! Hallelujah! For the very first time. And I know that this is something that has took a lot of courage, because until you met me, you'd never really been on YouTube before. And you're a very private person who likes to keep yourself to yourself, even though you share a lot online. So you always felt a bit scared of starting a YouTube channel. But I think you've seen that with me, you can have a YouTube channel, share your life, and still keep something for yourself.
Of course.
Yeah, you can. So he's starting his new YouTube channel. When's the first episode coming?
It will be coming soon, but I have no date yet because I don't want to press it on myself.
Yes.
Don't just go with the flow, but it will be very soon. I've already set up an account,
Yeah.
but the new video will be soon. But if you already follow me on Instagram, I will make an announcement, the new video is ready. But yeah, I mean, I hope you all like it. It's the first time I ever done it, and I'm just a bit trembling.
Oh, it's going to be perfect.
Only because I've seen Nicola is amazing, done all the work and everything, editing, videoing, doing it again. Nathan, can you help me? I'm like, wow, it's a lot of work for your pleasure. I mean, be hat off to you. It's every day.
Yeah.
It's every day. But, however, with my YouTube, I'm looking forward to share all things beautiful. A snippet of travel, lifestyle, my home interior, some adventure together, and maybe a little snippet of my personal story, but not too much. Otherwise, I don't want to bore you to death.
Never. You could never be boring. So yeah, Mr. Rollinson is going to be on YouTube at last. Yay!
I'm very excited, but thank you all your help and
Oh.
for pushing me off the cliff and
It's a
to
pleasure.
do it.
Yeah. One of the things that is great about our friendship is that we push each other quite a lot. Like Nathan will say to me, you should do this, you should do this. Come on, you've got this. And then I say to him, you should do this and this. Yeah. And we really, what I love about me and you is that we're so proud of each other and we want each other to be big success.
Agreed. We got the wind power, even though we are scared and also we can't be bothered at time and place. To feel like whatever, it's too much hassle. I mean, me and Nicola had our moment, but sometimes we just, and then after we feel good, don't we?
Yeah.
We always have each other back.
We do,
Thank
always.
you.
Yeah.
Always.
Pleasure. So yes, everybody, I will link Nathan's channel in my description box here. So if you want to subscribe...
I feel weird. I'm going to subscribe now.
Yeah, so if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And we are all here to support you in your new journey.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Here's a new chapter. I hope you see you there.
So yeah, that is exciting news that Nathan's starting his own YouTube channel. Again, I will put the link in the description box for you. And yeah, do check it out because I know he's a perfectionist and he does everything so well. So it's going to be a real treat for all of you to enjoy something fresh and something new. I always love to support my friends, and especially when I know they've got a real talent inside of them that needs to be shown with the world. So I'm very excited for him and for all of you to get to enjoy that new thing that he's doing. Just want to apologise before I leave for the awful sound in this video. I didn't realise that my microphone wasn't recording through half of it. Such a pain. Nathan will come to understand this with YouTube, that there's always something. The amount of times that I have recorded and then the battery runs out, or I have to change the microphone, or the memory card becomes full, or you're doing a recipe and you realise that you don't have a tiny bit of sugar to finish the recipe and you have to nip out to the shop and then you come back and the camera's died again. It's a pain, but I guess there are worse jobs to have. So yeah, I do apologise about the sound. I hope you can forgive me for that. And I promise that I will do better next time. Alright, well, I'm going to head. I've got a lot of things to do, but it's been really nice to spend a few moments with you on this lovely Sunday. Whatever you're doing, have a really, really great one. And I will see you next time. But until then, take care. See you.